I wanted to just get your opinion as well on governance, rule of law, and trust. All of these intersect in different ways. If you speak to non-Singaporeans who come to Singapore, they'll always say, I come to Singapore because it works, things works. But they will also say, oh, it's very strict, everything is very controlled. But we have a high trust society. How do you see these complexities playing out? Do you think it's overrated, underrated, what we are to the outside world?
If you ask most people in Singapore, Singaporeans and foreigners living in Singapore, they may initially say it's very strict, but after a while they realize most things they want to do, they can go ahead and do. You know, if they want to have cannabis or drugs, they can't, which they can in many other places in the West, where they come from, perhaps. But other than that, in terms of personal freedoms, in terms of what you want to say, what you want to do, you want to, fulfill your aspirations, try and achieve the best you can. People find that actually in Singapore, because of the strong framework of law, the most important human rights are protected. What do I mean? You, or any male or female, particularly women, you can walk around Singapore at any time of the day or night without fear. It's a very essential, basic freedom in most cities, advanced or not advanced. And second, your child goes to school, you know that he or she is not going to get drugs pushed to the child, and you know that the child can take public transport and will return home alive. There is that confidence,
basic,
right? Such basic. The parks are parks, you don't have syringes, you don't have drugs, you don't have needles. People can run around, children can run around. It's you breathe the fresh air. It's one of the 6 blue zones in the world. It's amazing that an urban city like Singapore can be one of the blue zones in the world, where quality of life and health index is very high. Healthcare accessibility, it's number 1 in the world, according to Legatum index. If you look at all the indicators, our life expectancy has gone up. If you look at education, it is easily accessible and world-class education at literally no cost. Except when you go to university, you need to pay 25% of the fees. And that's because when you come out, you're going to make some money, and the principle is that taxpayers shouldn't fully fund your education. If you can't, there are many avenues available for help, including bursaries and scholarships. So I would say that the framework is something that when you sit down and think about it, quite a lot of things work well. It's not perfect. It's always a work in progress because there will always be something else to do. So that is the approach that we take, and I think people, once they understand it, then they appreciate it.
Yeah.